Good morning. Good morning to all dignitaries, guests, and participants. I take this privilege to warmly welcome all our participants for an high-end workshop on applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning tools in microwave and radar signal processing, sponsored by Karyashala, Sir, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Now I welcome our guest of honor, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan sir, onto the stage. Thank you, sir. Now I invite our registrate in charge, Dr. Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy sir, onto the dais. Thank you, sir. I invite Dean RNC, Professor G.R.K. Shastri sir, Department of Mechanical Engineering, to occupy the dais. Thank you, sir. I invite HOD ECE Department, Dr. Kiram Kumar Gurala sir, onto the stage. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. S. Yuvraj sir, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, and Dr. Pulikishore Kumar sir, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, to occupy the dais. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. S. Yuvraj sir, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, to deliver the welcome address and workshop outline.
Yeah. A very good morning. Honorable Director, Professor Pramod M. Podole, Chief Guest of the today's program. Guest of Honor, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Tirupati. Dr. Dinesh Shankar Reddy, Registrar. Professor G.R.K. Shastri, Dean, Research and Consultancy. Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, Head, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Heads, deans, associate deans of various departments and sections, faculty members, participants of various institutes, and my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all for the inaugural session of high-end workshop on applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning tools in microwave and radar signal processing, sponsored by Karyashala DST, SERB, Government of India. As we all aware of growing demands of wireless communication system where AI and ML tools are being used to design a complex systems in a limited time frame. Keeping this in mind, our government is investing more on developing skill sets to use AI and ML tools in different branches of engineering. The prime objective of this workshop is to acquaint the participant with the probable applications of AI and ML tools in the areas of microwave and radar signal processing. These tools are being extensively used in the design and development of various radar and microwave systems. In this workshop, 12 technical sessions are planned and 8 experts from the academia and 2 experts from the industry are delivering their talks over this objective. The experts of this workshop are as follows: Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Tirupati; Professor N.V.S.N. Sharma, Director, IIIT Tiruchirappalli; Professor T. Kishore Kumar, Department of ECE, NIT Warangal; Professor Shyam Lal, Department of ECE, NIT Surathkal; Professor S.S. Karthikeyan, Department of ECE, NIT Tiruchirappalli; Professor Sukhinder Singh, Department of ECE, NIT Jalandhar, Professor Himanshu Maurya, Department of ECE, IIIT Allahabad, Professor Sambaya Pelluri, Department of ECE, Vigyan University, and the industry experts are Dr. Anil Kamma, Steradian Semiconductors, Bangalore, Mr. Vivek, HFSS ARK Info Solutions, Bangalore. So for this workshop, over 30 participants have registered, and we hope that the technical sessions would be helpful for the researchers working in the areas of antennas, microwave and millimeter wave circuits, and sources, and radar signal processing. With this, I, along with my colleague, Dr. Puli Kushal Kumar, welcome you all for this 1 week high-end workshop. I wish the experts and the participants a nice stay in our campus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the address speech. Now I invite Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, sir, Head Department of ECE, to give an overview of ECE department.
Today's guest of honor, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, IIT Tirupati, Honorable In-Charge Director, Professor Pramod M. Padole, In-Charge Registrar, Dinesh P. Shankareddy Garu, Professor G.R.K. Shastri Garu, Dean RNC, Deans, HODs, Associate Deans, Coordinators of this workshop, dear colleagues, invitees, and participants, good morning all. Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering is one of the pioneering departments of our institute, which is established in the year of 2015 with an intake of 90 EG students. The department has been successful in producing well-educated and trained graduates. In addition to the BTech, the department at present offers MTech in Advanced Communication Systems and Signal Processing, MS program, and PhD programs. The department has qualified and dedicated faculty members whose research areas includes signal processing, communications, embedded systems, microwave, and VLSI. At present, the department has a regular faculty strength of 5. And with the support of former director, sir, we have established 2 labs, digital signal processing lab and microwave labs, and we are on the way to complete the establishment of 3 more labs. Communication Systems Lab, Electronic and Device Circuits Lab, and Microcontrollers Lab in this academic year. Coming to the faculty achievements, 2 of our faculty members have received CERB research grants. The faculty members contributed their research in the form of publications, presenting articles at conferences, and submitting their research proposals. Coming to student achievements, this academic year, we received, I think we got 100% placement for all eligible candidates of BTech, and 30 students qualified in GATE examination. Among them, 13 students got below 5,000 rank. Few of students scored above 90% in CAT examination. 8 members cracked GRE and TOEFL examinations to get their MS admissions. I am delighted to express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Director, sir, for giving us an opportunity to conduct this workshop. I extend my sincere thanks to our registrar, sir, who are always there to support us to take these type of initiatives which brings laurels to the institute. On behalf of ECE department, I welcome you all to this high-end workshop on applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning tools in microwave and radar signal processing. I wish you all a fruitful and unforgettable experience in the upcoming sessions of this workshop. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Have a great day and happy learning.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Dinesh P. Shankareddy, sir, Registrant in Charge, NIT Andhra Pradesh, to give an overview of NIT Andhra Pradesh.
Respected In-Charge Director of NIT Andhra Pradesh, Professor P.M. Padole, who is also Chief Guest of this 1 week faculty development program. Today's guest of honor, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, sir, from IIT Tirupati. Dean Research and Consultancy, Professor G.R.K. Shastri, sir. Coordinators of this program, Dr. Yuvraj, Dr. Pulkishore Kumar, HOD, Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, other deans, HODs, all participants who have assembled here. Very good morning to all of you. On behalf of NIT Andhra Pradesh, I welcome you all for this 1 week faculty development program or high-ended workshop on applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning tools in microwave and radar signal processing, sponsored by SERB DST, Government of India, under Accelerate Vigyan program. First of all, I take this opportunity to congratulate the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, especially the coordinators of this particular program, for taking initiative to apply for this. And this is the first of its kind where we have got a fund of 5 lakhs, where participants of almost after 2.5 years, we are conducting a physical, completely, the participants are invited here physically, as well as majority of the speakers are also called here physically. So this is a good sign. Very briefly, for the sake of participants who have come here, as well as for the guest of honor, this institute is now 7 years old, started in the year 2015 as the youngest NIT in India, and it is the 31st. So for initial few years, it has its own problems, right from the founder director was appointed. Within a record span of 36 months, we could able to get 1 lakh square meters of area got constructed, and whatever the facilities are, when you are coming through, almost you are at the fag end of this particular campus. Whatever you have seen, this entire campus has come up in a record span of 32 months, where now almost all the facilities which are required for the stakeholders of this institute, be the students as well as for the faculty, majority are there. So currently the institute is having 45 regular faculty on board, which are will be supported by ad hoc faculty. So though the number of the faculty members looks less, but the contributions made by these faculty members are enormous, which is evident by nearly 27 sponsored research projects worth of more than 5 crore rupees. As well, the faculty have applied for 18 patents. And during the pandemic program, this is one of the institute where we have conducted more than 200 hours of online programs, where nearly 40 FDPs were conducted, almost 3 or 4 by each and every department. Also, the faculty members were instrumental in getting many MOUs, worked with IITs, NITs, and many prestigious central government organizations, as well as prestigious private organizations. So with which the institute is progressing quite well. Also, already the institute has carved its name in providing placements to its students. So for first 3 years, institute has provided nearly 85 to 90% of the placements. This year is a record of sort. The institute has provided 100% placements to its students with an annual CPC of 8.5 lakhs and with an highest package of 36 lakhs in this year. For also, though it's an young institution, with the help of electrical engineering department, the institute has got one DSIR project worth of 7.15 crores, wherein we are establishing a research technology hub in the domain of renewable energy, where 5 crores was sponsored by DSIR and 2.15 crores matching grant was sponsored by NIT Andhra Pradesh. With these achievements done by our faculty members, next few years, institute is focusing to get state-of-the-art research facilities in the labs, wherein we have all the physical infrastructure. Now the focus is to have more research facilities, wherein all the research PhD students as well as the faculty can take cutting-edge research. So I thank once again all the participants as well as the speakers who have given their consent to be a part of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor G.R.K. Shastri, sir, Dean RNC, Department of Mechanical Engineering, to give an overview of CRIAC.
Good morning to all. Respected Honorable Director, Sir, Professor Pramod M. Padale, Sir, today's Chief Patron, President of this function, and our guest of honor, Professor Karthikeyan from IIT Tirupati, Dean Faculty Affairs, and Registrar in Charge, Dr. Dinesh Shankar Reddy. I am very happy to hear to for this session, because today is a very great day. Why? Because this is the first workshop in this seminar hall. Even we are conducting our earlier workshops in the different SRK auditorium, but this is in this MMM block with the our honorable director sir, Professor Padale sir. Almost in the offline he inaugurated this workshop, and also we are very happy that Karthikeyan sir also came for this workshop. I am also congratulating the conveners of this function, Kiran Kumar, Yuvraj and Pulikishore, for their relentless efforts. And coming to CRIIC, so our Center for Research Innovation Incubation Center under Research and Consultancy Wing, we are almost each 10 days we are conducting one workshop or like this program startups. Day before yesterday, we have conducted one with the STPA, Software Technology Parks of India, for student startups, and also impact lectures. Almost recently, out of 30, only 30 institutes got chips to startup. We are also among with IIT Tirupati, IIT Roorkee, etc. This is all under the guidance of our respected director sir, Professor Padale sir. Sir, we are all thankful to you on behalf of this, and I wish all the participants to take this advantage. 1 week program. See, I am also because somebody may not have guidance. Here, the conveners have brought very good resource persons. You please take the help of this. You interact with all of them, so you will be also having very good contacts, so that you can in your research areas, etc., or some projects, etc., you will be very much be helpful. And I thank all the participants for choosing this workshop. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Professor Pramod M. Padole, Director in Charge, NIT Andhra Pradesh, Director, VNIT Nagpur. Professor Padole is an erudite professor, popular teacher, and eminent researcher with a dream to use science and technology for better community life. He completed his BE in Mechanical Engineering and PhD from VNIT and Masters in Machine Design from VGTI, Bombay. His research areas are mechanisms and machine design, finite element method, and biomechanical engineering. Professor Padole has guided 17 PhD research scholars and supervised more than 50 MTech projects. Presently, 4 PhD research scholars are working under him. He has more than 140 research publications in reputed international and national journals to his credit. He has 2 patents to his name. Professor Padole also worked as the president of Biomedical Engineering Forum and developed functional and applied technologies and implants. Professor Padole has successfully completed more than 14 consultancy projects in the areas of appropriate technology, design and finite element analysis, which were funded by DST, Ministry of Education, KVIC, and AICTE. Professor Padole has received Academium Per Excellence Award from Institute of Engineers in 2017 for his lifetime contribution in the areas of product development, process development, and technology transfer. He has also received Best S&T Innovation Award from Government of India for KVIC sponsored project and developed 10 intervention technologies for creating self-sustainability and economic development of rural sector. Now I request our chief guest, Professor Pramod M. Padole, to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay. Good morning to all of you. Chief guest of today's function for this inauguration of the workshop on artificial application of the AI and ML in the area of the microwave and the radar signal processing. We have got the chief guest, Dr. Karthikeyan from IIT uh, Tirupati, then Dean RNC, Professor G.R.K. Shastri from Mechanical Department, your Registrar, Professor Dinesh, Head of the Department of Electronics, Professor Kiran Kumar, all other faculty members, deans, and the participants who are attending this program. I am happy that they are attending this program offline in physical mode. I am the only person, I suppose, who is addressing this uh, workshop in the virtual mode. So it's a good thing that we have started the programs, conducting the programs in offline mode. So at the outset, I must congratulate the ECE department for organizing this 5 days workshop in offline mode in the area of AI and ML, its application in microwave and radar signal processing. As I've been told that after a long gap, we are organizing this program in a offline mode in the auditorium. Then in a just a small period of about say 7 years, the establishment of the institute and the institute and the departments are doing quite well in terms of their academics, research, and organizing the STTP and these other programs. EC department, I suppose this is the second, I've been told that the program that they are organized as a training program and workshop. So I must congratulate them. This is the young sort of a department and the institute, but they have been reasonably doing very well as far as the infrastructures and other things are concerned. I have visited the institute about months back, and I saw that a lot of infrastructure has been created in a record time, and the faculty members are doing quite well for getting the research R&D projects and the consultancy, and along with the great teaching. The placement of the students have been quite well last year and this year too. As regard this program is concerned, I am not the expert of that area because I belongs to mechanical engineering fraternity, but the applications of this AI and ML is now had become a sort of a buzzwords, and in all the areas of engineering and otherwise, these techniques are very effectively used to improve the sort of a quality and the accuracy of that process. We have been seeing these applications of this AI and ML in mechanical engineering, particularly in the area of Industry 4.0 and IoT, just to improve the productivity and the quality of the product and to make the whole process automated. Then its application in the area of biomedical engineering is really amazing. There are a lot of AI and ML is used for the signal processing and also for the early detection of the diseases and also for the treatment. I have seen the projects where this AI and ML is used for the early detection of the Alzheimer's, and also to some extent the cancers and other things. So similarly, in case of this radar signal processing, I think that this advances in AI and ML will make the radar signal processing more effective, and the identification of the object, its accuracy, the distance and the directions and other things, that will be quite accurate when we are using this technology. We will be in a position to detect what are the noise signals and other signals which can be omitted, and the process can be made more and more accurate. And I'm very happy that there are a lot of experts from the different institutions, IITs and other, who will be addressing to the audience during this workshop, and this will definitely add to the knowledge of the participants. It will enrich their knowledge in particularly in the area of AI, ML and its application in radar signal processing. So I am sure that this workshop will be a great sort of a success, and it will be a good fest for the students and the participants who will be attending this program, and they will enrich their knowledge. I once again thank the organizer for inviting me over here for the inauguration of these things, and on behalf of the institute, I also welcome the chief guest of the guest of honor of the today's function, Professor Karthikeyan from IIT Trichy, and his address will be definitely meaningful and fruitful for all of us, and the students and the participants will enjoy his address as well as the expert lectures by the various professors and the industry personnel who will be delivering their talk. With this, once again, I thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I take the honor. I take the honor to introduce our guest of honor, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, sir. Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, sir, received the PhD degrees in electronics engineering from IIT BHU, Varanasi, India. He is currently working as professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Tirupati, and also professor in the Department of Electronic and Communication Engineering, IIT Roorkee. His current research interests include millimeter wave engineering, metamaterials and fractals in RF domain, planar microstrip antennas and filters for communication, microwave integrated circuits, and RF and microwave design with soft computing techniques. He is a fellow of IEEE USA and INSA. He is a recipient of the Hildegard Mayer Research Fellowship for Electrical Sciences of the Alexander Von Humboldt Foundation 1998-2000 and the Alexander Von Humboldt Research Fellowship. He is serving in the editorial advisory board of the Journal of Infrared, Millimeter, and Terahertz Waves. He is the reviewer of IEEE transactions, IET transactions, antenna, and EUME International Journal of Microwave and Wireless Technologies, Taylor and Francis IETE Journal of Research, and Progress in Electromagnetic Research of the Electromagnetic Academy, USA. I request our guest of honor, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, sir, to address the participants.
Thank you so much. Honorable Director, Professor Pramod Padole, Professor Shastri Garu, Dr. Dinesh Reddy, Dr. Kiran Kumar, Dr. Yuvraj and Kishore Kumar, deans, faculty members, workshop participants, students, particularly the students of NIT AP, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be here and to grace this occasion, important occasion. First, I would like to applaud each and every participant of this workshop on applications on AML tools in microwave and radar signal processing. Of course, this is a defining moment to all of you. It is a high-end workshop to grab and assimilate the advanced topics, an event certainly not to be missed. I still recall it started with evolution algorithms in the beginning of this, that is late 90s and later. That was new particularly for communication systems and RF and microwave engineering. So a lot of people started working. It started with genetic algorithms. Previously, it was in civil engineering domain only. Later, it was adopted by other branches, and it was so popular. I still recall attending a seminar presentation in University of Stuttgart in '99, where a research scholar, now he's a scientist there in the Institute for Plasma Forschung, that is BPLAUM. We used to read his papers also. So that was the design and optimization of a miter bend, that is the L type of bend for the transmission of microwaves with the help of genetic algorithms. So the sort of applaud he received after the talk, it was astounding. It was, I still recall it. So all all this podium, they stand and gave him a huge applause for more than 10 minutes. So everybody got thrilled. That was the sort of application people were searching for. So it is different. So application of these evolution algorithms, in particularly in microwave and communication systems. So that was the design optimization of components. Later, it was used for the analysis, and of course, and a lot more applications in the field. And later, it moved to PSO, multi-object PSO, and a lot more similar techniques. Evolution algorithms are nature-inspired algorithms. Later, people started, of course, concurrently, people started working on artificial intelligence, particularly ANN, and later the deep learning, and this has come into picture around 5 to 6 years ago. People started working in particularly in RF and microwave and communication domain. Now, for most of the analysis applications, design, optimization, and then process simulation, for all such applications, people use these very, very popular techniques. Actually, they will give you more accurate results, precise results, and of course, you can believe it. That is the beauty of this technique. So they provide near accurate results. So that is about the topic. It has a great relevance for today and tomorrow, and at least a decade to come in future. So I can realize arranging or organizing workshops, particularly in offline mode post-pandemic, it's a pain in the neck. It's rather difficult. It is very tough to organize, and I received the program brochure a couple of days ago, sent by Yuvraj. It was prepared meticulously. The amount of hard work, dedication, and the perseverance that goes into it reflects it reflects in the program. And of course, I fully appreciate the planning, execution, and the organization of the event. I know how you have all the skill set that I appreciate you, and the knowledge needed to meet any challenges to organize or in organizing such workshops. Education, Nelson Mandela famously said, it is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Now it is up to you to prove it. So I congratulate Dr. Yuvraj and Dr. Kishore once again for methodically organizing the workshop. And thank you so much for the invitation as well. I advise all the participants to attend the lectures and the presentations. Don't miss anything. Attend all the proceedings. I wish all the best in your academic and research pursuits and the future endeavors. Thank you all. I wish you all the best. That's it from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Sharma, sir, to address the audience.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me, Dr. Padole. Yeah, it's been nice to see you after a bit of time. Yeah, and Dr. Karthikeyan, and Registrar of the Institute, Deans, head of the department, faculty, participants, and my colleague, Dr. Kishore, who is also on the meet, and all the other participants, students, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's waiting time for all of us. Okay, not only the participants, even the people like us who are moving around a lot are fine. okay, are finding a good opportunity for us to meet people and mix with the people and know their feelings and many other things. And definitely, Dr. Kishore Kumar has provided us a good opportunity to meet all of you. I think I am coming on Thursday there. And yeah, this subject, AI and ML, as Professor Padole was mentioning, has got huge applications in almost all branches of engineering, and particularly in subjects like electromagnetics and signal processing, because it's those subjects were considered to be very, very tough, because a lot of mathematical treatments and many other things were there. It was not only that, the people who are handling were also very, very tough earlier times. So it was very tough for anybody to enter into research areas of those things. And now this AI and ML have really made the things very, very easy for anybody to enter into these fields and do good amount of research work and come out with very, very interesting results. So Dr. Kishore has chosen a right topic to present before the audience, and it's a limited audience. I was told 25 people. So they should be able to get good amount of inputs in a capsule form in the next 1 week, because many of the speakers are very, very well known and very interesting topics they have chosen for the presentation before the audience. So I request all the audience to take the best opportunity and try to get the maximum out of all these things. And I wish the participants as well as the coordinators good luck in their future endeavors. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor T. Kishore, sir, to address the audience.
So good morning, sir. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
At the outset, first of all, I'd like to thank the director, Professor Padole, sir, NIT Andhra Pradesh, and also organizing committee of NIT AP, who are hosting this particular FDP, and my guru, Professor Innovation Sharma, sir, director, IIIT Tiruchi, and Professor Karthikeyan, sir, from IIT Tirupati, today's chief guest of honor, and Dr. Kiran, head of the department, and I think the Dean, Professor Krishnamurthy Sharma, sir, and the coordinators of this particular program, Dr. Pulikishore and Dr. Yuvaraj. I would like to congratulate to organize this particular program. In fact, Dr. Shamlal also is there from NIT Surathkal. All the resource persons, participants, a very good afternoon to all. So, conducting this particular program, artificial intelligence and machine learning for microwave and radar signal processing, it's very the advanced area where, as just now the speaker said, that vast usage of this particular artificial intelligence and machine learning is there. In fact, I think we have E&ICT Academy, which is established with Professor Sharma sir, Professor Somayazlu, and we are. And nearly right now, during these 2 months, I conducted nearly 8 programs on artificial intelligence and machine learning in various applications. Mostly we are focusing on biomedical signal processing. And exclusively, I got 145 lakhs project, CRG project from SCRB for developing. We are trying to develop a prototype model knee disorder with the help of artificial intelligence and IoT based prototype model that shows the importance of the particular artificial intelligence and machine learning that government is giving. So I should appreciate the organizing committee and how they are chosen this particular the area for radar signal processing and microwaves, especially in the optimization and processing of radar signals and clutter reductions. How we can use this particular machine learning and artificial intelligence with various experts. I observed the resource persons, Professor Karthikeyan sir, Professor Sharma sir, and other speakers. They have the rich knowledge. So definitely it will be useful for the participants, and they will enrich with their knowledge. And my request is try to implement, use this particular knowledge in your institutions and for pursuit of research in the domains. And also there is a speciality, because when Dr. Kishore invited me, I
proudly say that he is my first PhD student, Dr. Pulikishore. Still today, every synopsis day and defense day, he used to remember me. So a very dedicated person. And also I should appreciate Dr. Kiran, head of the department, and Dr. Yuvraj. So these are the three persons, the backbone of this particular program. I would like to appreciate and congratulate entire organizing team for the successful of this particular program. Once again, thank you for inviting me to address the gathering. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Shamala to address the participants.
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
My voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning, one and all present in this meet. And first of all, I would like to thank uh, organizing team, Dr. Yuvraj and Dr. Pulikishore for inviting me to deliver two sessions in this workshop on artificial intelligence and application of artificial intelligence, machine learning tools in a microwave and radar signal processing. So thank you very much for invitation. And I would like to just tell about that how the technologies AI/ML is going to change. So the lot of that I mean, what do you I would say the algorithms AI/ML has been developed last 1 decade in the various field, especially all the algorithms was developed in started from the healthcare application, then image processing, computer vision, and then shifted towards then 5G technologies, wireless communication, 5G, and beyond 5G also will be used, and also shifting towards the that as a radar field, right? Radar application, signal processing, even the SAR image analysis, and then the other field also going to be in big way. In short, that AI ML is going to be everywhere. So importance of the technologies is very very essential. We can grow with, we can enlight our knowledge, we can increase our student also as well, so that they can have good knowledge on AI ML technologies with the various applications. So this workshop going to be very useful because various resource person which are covering the topics which are related to the fundamental of the microwave, that remote sensing, as well as the advanced topic as well. In this workshop, I will be taking two sessions which focus on that one is deep neural network for remote sensing application in general, and the second sessions I will be giving the practical hands-on how deep learning architectures can be used for the remote sensing applications, so which will give a lot of learning for the participants. uh, that's all from my side. I would like to once again thank you all for inviting me, and I wish this workshop a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Vivek to address the participants.
So, good morning all. Myself Vivek. I am an application engineer from the ANSYS team. So, I would first like to thank Dr. Yuvraj sir for organizing such an wonderful event on the advanced topics, which we can say future technologies, whatever we are going to, as Shyam sir has also addressed. In this particular case, I'll be delivering two sessions here in this workshop. Basically, I'll be concentrating on mostly on the simulation part, how we could use ANSYS simulation tool for automatic driving assistance system. We will be showcasing, like, the first session will be about the general introduction, how we could use the ANSYS tools efficiently for simulating an automatic driving assistance system. And in the second half, I will be showcasing an full-fledged demo starting from design of a single radar antenna till and vehicle-to-vehicle communication system using that particular radar antenna, how we are interacting that radar signals from one vehicle to the other, and some radar pre-processing tools and post-processing tools we have in ANSYS. So that kind of general simulation informations you'll be getting. And this is the most advanced topic when we are moving to kind of an evolving technologies like 5G and this ADAS technology. So I hope it will be a very informative session for all the participants today. So I would again thank the committee members for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request our Registrate in Charge, Dr. Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy, sir, to facilitate our guest of honor, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, sir, HOD ECE Department, to felicitate our Registrate, Dr. Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy, sir. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, HOD ECE, to felicitate Dean RNC, Professor G.R.K. Shastri, sir. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. S. Yorat, sir, to felicitate Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, sir, HOD, Department of ECE. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Puli Kishore Kumar, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, to deliver vote of thanks.
Respected today's chief guest of the program, Professor Pramod M. Padole, sir, the Director in charge, NIT Andhra Pradesh, Director of NIT Nagpur. The guest of honor of today's program, Professor M.V. Karthikeyan, sir, IIT Tirupati. In charge Registrar, Dean Faculty Welfare, Dr. Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy, sir. Professor G.R.K. Shastri, sir, Dean RNC. Convener of today's program, Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, sir. And one of my colleague and co-coordinator of this program, Dr. S. Yoras, sir. I extend my warm regards and wishes to all the participants over here for joining over here. Actually, this program was proposed by Dr. S. Yuvraj, and he came to me and for the discussion on how to submit this proposal. The title of this program was finalized long ahead before, and the title will be Applications of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Tools in Microwave Engineering. And I suggested him to add radar signal processing. Of course, he only came with this suggestion, and we submitted the proposal to SCRP, and the proposals were opened long back. And this SCRB, under SCRB scheme, Accelerate Vigyan scheme, the proposal was got accepted, and a huge amount of fund has been released for this. See, unlike the conventional sponsored programs by the government of India, maybe under CRB or DST, this program has a huge demand. Demand in the sense, the main aim of this program is to make the students to accelerate. The name is also given as Accelerate Vigyan. So
What I would like to say at this moment is I first thank the government of India for sponsoring this program to NIT Andhra Pradesh Department of ECE, particularly this very specific program for sponsoring this program. And it's not only the sponsoring, the government has some aim for this. And I hope we as a organizers and you people as a participants will meet the requirements or will meet the demands of the government of India that was appointed. Next, the administration who supported to conduct this program. Professor Pramod M. Podole, sir, the director of this institute, in charge director of this institute, and Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy, sir, the in charge registrar and Dean Faculty Welfare Affairs, and the research RNC Dean, Professor G.R.K. Sastry, sir. And not only these three, many of the faculty members who directly and indirectly supported in this particular program for organizing this program. We extend our heartfelt thanks to all of you, sir. Thank you so much for extending your support, sir. Now, the convener of today's program, Dr. Kiran Kumar Gurala, sir, also as an administrator, supported in organizing this program for making this a grand success, at least in organizing this inaugural program. And we all expect this to be a grand success in the next 7 days. The participants are the most important thing for any program. And the government of India, or as per the guidelines, it is only 25 participants that has to be sanctioned for this. And the amount sanctioned is also huge. And per head, it is also the great amount that was invested in. Why I am saying investing means it is something you are supposed to come up. You should accelerate your pace in this particular technology. So with that intention, the name Accelerate Vigyan has been given. So I sincerely thank all the participants who joined over here offline by taking pains and making yourself available over here. I thank one and all for being over here, sir. Your learning is most important over here. Okay, so almost all the facilities will be provided unto you. So we sincerely request you to make utilize of this program and make this program a grand success. Once again, thank you so much for joining over here. So the faculty members, heads of the departments, deans, associate deans, and remaining all who joined over here, who joined via online, I thank one and all for their support. Heartfelt thanks to one and all for joining over here and supporting us. And it's not the last, but the research scholars and the non-teaching staff whose contribution is, we should not forget that contribution. And I should personally thank each and every person, the audio system and even the web and network team and the research scholars of ECE department or other departments who directly or indirectly participated in this program. My heartfelt thanks to each and every person. I wish this program will be a grand success, and I thank the coordinator of this program for giving me this opportunity, and I wish you all the best for this program. And once again, I would like to thank the speakers, because it is the speakers who are going to make this grand success. And when I approached the speakers to address our participants to give the inaugural speech or to address the participants, they readily accepted in spite of their busy schedule. And I'll tell you one thing, it will take pain for the speakers to travel all the way from their location to over here. So I personally thank Professor Karthikeyan sir for taking pains and coming over here, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And like this, Professor Sarma sir also joining over here. His session will be on 21st. And if possible, Kishore sir also may join. It's not yet finalized. Once again, I thank all the speakers who extended their support for this. I thank one and all for giving me this opportunity. I sincerely request you to join for the lunch, which is arranged at 12:30 p.m. Thank you so much. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now I request all the dignitaries and participants to have lunch in Dining Hall 3. All the participants stand for national anthem.
मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you, everyone. Everyone, please join for lunch in dining hall 3.